Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stojkovic. And here's Thuram.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
Hoeneß. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And they're back on the ball again. Stojkovic. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Chance! Tomiyasu clears. He could be in here. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He won't be happy with that one. Casemiro. Stojkovic.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Back they go. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Please refrain from parking outside.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Thuram and Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Maldini calmly anticipates. Haaland.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. He's having a go. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
187.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's intervened well there. Pernis. Bruno Fernandes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Thuram. Robertson. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit.
Haaland! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
Number
bang.
80, Maradona. Number 6, Vieira. Number 8, Federico
The final
Valverde.
5 minutes.
Substitution.
He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a hit! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
Great chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Costa Curta. De Ligt makes the interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He was under real pressure there. Rummenigge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Oh, smashing header. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rummenigge! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on.
There's the whistle for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Drogba looking to run onto it. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. David Villa! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Hernandez clears it away. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
The attendance for this match
So,
was
Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they
71,649.
must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Belts one. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just eases him off the ball. Adams. Chance! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Casemiro. David Villa. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That pass has been well intercepted. Gently done. And it's Messi. Hernandez does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. He could be in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cleared without complication. Great ball if he can get there.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now.
Fires from distance. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so...